So we're at London Bridge Studio in Shoreline. I took my West Sound Academy class to this really iconic music studio where bands like Pearl Jam, Randy Carlisle, Alice in Chains, Blind Melon, all these other rock bands had actually recorded their hit music.
So what we went for here is a really live sound. You can hear my voice just reflecting off of this brick, but it also dies. It doesn't stay around a long time, so everything basically shoots this way in the room and then just gets trapped and killed. It doesn't come back. One thing that we really pride ourselves in is like capturing live music and also creating the sounds at the source rather than being in the computer and later like, oh, put this plug, put 20 plugins on it and make it sound like this. Why not just make it sound like that from the start? This one here was made in 1973, and it's a classic. This is what everybody wants. These are the microphone preamps and the EQs, and that's what I think people say, like these things sound fat or warm. They use these different kind of adjectives that don't really mean anything about music, but I think what they're saying is they can feel the presence of everything slowing down a little bit, lasting a little bit longer in the speakers than you would expect it to. And that's what this console does. It's just beautiful. It's got transformers in it, and it just adds those, the harmonics for the bottom end, and just really makes things sit.
The class is doing two original pieces. So the first one they recorded was a instrumental, really riff rock kind of thing. Wyatt, who's in the 6th grade, came in. He's like, I have a song, I have a riff. And then he started doing this.
Okay, now here's another thought. Stick clicks or no stick clicks on the intro?
No stick clicks.
No? Because it could start like this. Or it could start like this.
I like the stick clicks.
Yeah, stick clicks, I guess.
That's kind of cool.
I guess they're better.
But all the other ones are, yeah.
Continues.
And then you die.
Oh.
This one is like...
That was cool. That was really cool.
And so the second song, this whole group went to another space that we have and started working on this more 70s kind of riff where there's 4 bass players, and they started adding in a bunch of guitars, but they're all playing the same riff, and it really kind of started creating a sound I'd never really heard before.
I came up with it like a few months ago, just fooling around in music class on the bass.
Our lead came up with a riff that was very cool, so we just kind of went off that.
We just started adding instruments, saxophone, piano.
And I came up with lyrics, and I thought that maybe I'd like do the lyrics and then I'd pass them off to someone else, like a cat giving their owner a dead rat. But then I ended up singing it, and now I'm here. That's pretty crazy.
It's really pretty awesome to see all you with headphones on and doing this. It's really, really cool. So, okay, ready, folks? Now, I think, Benji, if you count it in, even if you're not in right away, if you just give it and think of the song, think of that. The quarter beats would be like,
Searching satellite. I'm an old dog with a cardiac, and you just got what I need. You got that red
a lot of work for them.
Hey, and to celebrate you all, I'm gonna go out and smash this in the parking lot.
No.
And my whole goal with any of this is that the students just get a little bit of it, maybe not even enough. Like, yeah, we could have done that better. Yeah, we could write more songs, because I'm thinking, yeah, you can and you should. You should start bands. You should do albums. You should do all that stuff. You should, you know, get me a sports car, you know, become famous and play like stadiums and stuff like that. Or go to college, you know, but still have a band on the side and really have a nice life with that, and it could be a fun thing. Either one. I don't really want a sports car. I mean, I'm good.